Also during the recording process you had now the chance to go into a very big studio. The drum sound which is ended up on the CD, did you have learned a lot throughout the years before to bring it to a point where you are at now, to we're able to define the sound that fits the album well? Are you involved in that process as well for the technical aspect of it?
Well, each album is a learning process, and as far as the technical side of things, I'm not that involved. This is more Satyr's table or the technician's table.
Okay.
So my involvement is much more on the strictly performing side. Of course, I will also make notes of things that function or doesn't function on the technical side. But I feel that my mission is to evolve as a drummer and to understand my own position in the band better. In the beginning, you know, it's like each and everyone plays his instrument, trying to make it sound as good or correct as possibly without really taking much notice of its place in the totality of it all.
Okay.
Well, now you understand that that's the most important thing. Sometimes you just have to strip everything down in order to make the guitars carry the song at that point, or to give room for the vocals or whatever, you know. And learning to understand that is perhaps one of the most important learning processes that you go through as you work with music.
Okay, can I ask one question? The single now and also the video clip Black Crow on a Tombstone. Can you recall the moment that you first heard the song, that Satyr played it to you?
The first time I heard Black Crow on Tombstone, the song wasn't really finished. It was an unfinished version of it, but still I immediately liked it a lot. And I remember some parts of it were the result of a jam that Satyr and I had like a weekend before. And we came up with some very good material on that jam. And eventually, very late in the night, Satyr said that I feel I've gotten what we need now. This is the kind of material that I want for this song. And he went out to a cabin in the woods and he was working on this material that we have recorded. And then he presents this song to me, and it sounds so different than what we had been working on during the jam. But those few pieces that we really liked, they were there and they were put into a context and really shining in that context. I thought that, fuck, this sounds excellent. And I immediately liked the themes and the way they were sewn together, and how we got this really nice flow that gave it a certain masculine vibe. But as well, all that darkness was there, and the very unique spirit of that song. I liked it a lot, and I still do.
Is it you together? Okay. Do you? Whose choice was it to? Why was it picked? The single? Do you think?
We don't really have, you know, this typical. Right in your face immediate songs on this album like we had on Now Diabolical, for instance. But I still think that a song like Black Crow on Tombstone has so much directness, and it has such a clear structure that it really functions well as a single song and as a video clip. And also I find it to be very, very catchy. And you must understand catchy here in the most possibly positive sense. It's like it releases a lot of energy the first time you listen to it. But still, you can discover details and nice elements that you didn't hear the first time as you listen to it over and over again. And I think that the video emphasizes the energy in that song. It was a very rewarding song to to make a video for, because it was easy to find a graphical equivalent of the musical vibe of the song.
Okay.
So it made it a perfect choice.